Hi there, it's Tania from Tatty Treasures. So we are back today to do the third instalment of the finishing the items off that made in the 3 and 15, the Dee Dee Farago's challenge, the Don't Fret Before Christmas. Obviously she did her things all with Christmas. I went with the Edith Holden, so I'd got some ephemera all ready for next year to start making some things. So the third thing that we did in the challenge was these cute collar pockets. I've never made them before. They're a bit too cute for me really, but I do think this is such fun, and I think in the Edith Holden I would possibly make these again for Edith Holden, but I wouldn't, like, they're not going to go with botanicals or anything like that. But I do think if you was doing, you know, vintage ladies and things like that, I do think it's very fitting. So what I've decided to do, the actual journal card inside, I am going to leave it plain because I just want to give that illusion of like it's her undergarments kind of thing, you know, because this is the blouse and that's her undergarments. So I just think, and it's beautiful lace paper from Lorna at Tailor Made Journals. Now I do have an Edith Holden stamp, but it's at the bottom, and I should have got it out, but it's at the bottom of my Edith Holden box. So I think when I do come to use them, I will perhaps just do an ink stamp there, just so there's a bit of interest on the journal card. So I'm not going to do anything with the insides. Obviously the outside to me is fine. Looking back, I wish I'd have threaded some cotton through the buttons just to give it that more finished off look, but I didn't, so that's that. So the cards behind, I've just done quite short dumpy ones, and I just put these over. And the reason I did that is I want to put an eyelet in. Now this is now quite thick, so oh gosh. So I'm just going to try and centre. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's surprisingly very good for how much money it was. It was a couple of pounds, and it is very, very good. But yeah, it's just a bit awkward. So I'm then gonna put eyelet in them. I think I'm going to go with silver, because I don't often use silver when I'm doing botanicals and that. I normally like to use the bronze and, you know, the duller colours. So we'll just put a silver one in all that. I haven't actually got any ribbon out. I've not got anything out, have I, apart from all this stuff on my table. Got nothing out. Apart from a mountain of stuff, but it's not the right stuff. So I was just thinking about putting just a bit of ribbon in the top. Can anybody see my... let's get that in there, because I've had that open for quite a while. Oh, I can't see, that's it. Right, so let's move these out the way before there's an emergency. So I think we'll put the ribbons in first. Oh, no, go back. Let's think about what we're putting on, and then, because I make... well, I sell dream catcher kits. Used to make dream catchers, but it started to really hurt my fingers and all up here. So I did stop doing that, but now I sell the kits. So I do have lots of different coloured ribbons, so I'll be able to match the ribbons up. Now, I don't know if to get these ovals used up. Now, I do like that on there. I like that on there, but then I just don't think it's matching. Not matching, just theme-wise, not matching. In fact, I'm going to put that somewhere else because I'm doing some autumn winter Edith Holden. I like that. Oh, I like that. At the moment. So, yeah. Have I just said that? Yes, I'm doing some winter, autumn and winter Edith Holden file folders. Woohoo! At the moment, so yeah, I have been looking for all my bits, so I'll put that with it as well. So we've got 2 of those. Again, it doesn't matter if I use the same. I've got the beautiful Edith here, but I feel like I want to save that for something. I don't know what, but for something. So let's try that on there. Quite like that. And then I've just dropped that one. Where is it? It's down here. And that one can go on there. Did you just knock? No, I thought somebody just knocked. Right, so I've got lace all tangled around my chair. So I think I will do very well, similar to what I did in the last one, is I'm probably just going to ink it up and just put a little bit of tea bag underneath it, because I think once we've got a bit of ribbon on and that, for me, that'll be fine. I think, you know, the fronts are fussy enough. So, and it does use these pieces up. I think it's an ideal thing to get them used up. I think like the label ones are obviously going to come more in handy when I'm actually decorating the file folder up or journal up and stuff. So I'm not so bothered about getting those used up, because I think they'll be useful for something else. But yeah, like I say, I have had this pad probably 18 months to a year out of a card magazine, and now I've cut it all apart and stuff. I have used all the papers from it, so yeah, I might as well get it used up. And what better project? So I think I have got a half a tea bag floating about, but can't find it. So just rip into this. That's nice and jagged that side. I'll just go down here. That's jagged that side, and then go down here. So I don't know with the square one if to have it all down one side like so. So let me rip that there, and then possibly let's get a better jagged edge. Possibly just have that there. Again, when I decorate them, if I'm not putting a word or a butterfly on, I can, you know, I've got a few little pearls and things like that, so, you know, I could possibly have a bit of trim on. But I think because they're going to be stored until next year, and I don't want to make them too bulky and stuff, just in case, you know, to be harder to store them. They stand, you know, more chance of getting damaged. So I think the more I put on it, And like I say, until you know what else is going to be on the page that you're putting it on and stuff. You know, I could even just do a tiny little lace, bit of a cluster in the corner, or another button, because those buttons that I used was the pearl ones. They're like pearl shell, and they're so fine, it would really be not a lot of bulk. So yeah, that'd possibly be nice in the corner. But yeah, I don't know how other people do things in mass make, but you know, I know some people do just do the actual bases and put no decoration. For me, I like to get them to a certain place and then just finish them off as I'm using them, because I think, you know, especially with these are going to go with Edith Holden whatever, so it's not like I'm suddenly going to turn these into, you know, like a botanical you know, grungy field note kind of thing. But I suppose if you was doing things with you know, a lot of neutral colours, then yeah, I possibly would keep those plain, and then see, because, you know, they could then be added to most things and then just decorated up accordingly. So yeah, I think it does depend. Well, I like that. What you're actually doing. So I think the next three, what I do, I will get some, I've got some like lace strips out, but I wish I'd have got some lace, you know, pieces, because I perhaps would have put some lace on. But I do love the tea bags, but you know, I could have added a little bit of lace as well. So again, I think that would be nice, possibly with a little flower, but maybe something with not something flat, something a bit more. So that's that one. Love that one on there. These are just the index pages in the Edith Holden, which are beautiful because they've got the lovely colouring and the nice text. So again, we'll just put that there. Maybe that's it, out too much. If that caught that, yeah, enough to catch it down. So you've probably noticed I have filmed these three all in the same day, but I will add them just, I don't know if I'll add them one a week or not. For the next couple of weeks it probably will be one a week, because I've got a lot of other videos going up, but I'm actually going to film them three at a time, because if I'm trying to just keep them at the 30-minute mark, I might as well get everything out, do 3 videos and then pack everything away instead of keep getting it out, putting it away. You know, because at the minute I'm working on winter things, woodland things. I've gone back doing the Tim Holtz and then the Edith Holden. So I kind of try and work in blocks. So let's get some ribbons out. So I've got this nice coloured, quite like that one for that one. It's not really not right for that or that. I've got some nice lemon there, so think I'll have the lemon with that. Really do need to get stocked back up with ribbons and stuff, because I can get quite busy over Christmas. What's the yellow like with that? No, I don't like that. Oh, and then I suppose it needs to match it up with its correct partner kind of thing. So I don't know if to match that with that. Obviously that's going to be at the back of there, which I really don't, I'm not liking. So I don't know if to actually just go a cream. I wonder if I've got that kind of colour. It's like a bronze. That'll be in the other drawer. Now I've got this nice taupe, is it taupe colour? I don't know where the end is. Got that brown. I mean, that brown goes lovely, but then, oh, I do like that brown. Well, I mean, it's not, it's more like a chestnutty, bronzy type colour. So I think because there's quite a few different colours going off, I think I'm going to go neutral. I'm just trying to get my drawer back in. Oh, found that half a tea bag. It's down there. Right, so I don't know where that's come from. I'm going to cut the ribbon off. It's got some lids on. I've got lace stuck to my scissors. Yeah, I'm going to cut quite a longish piece off because, oh no, I don't think I do. I was going to do it in a bow, but no, I'm not. I think it would be better just a doobie one, just you know, one of them. Oh, I'm now wondering after all that if to, no. I'd have perhaps put lace on it if I hadn't have put the hole in, but I think I'll have problems getting lace through there. So I just double the ribbon up, poke it through from the front to the back, and then just pull it together, and then I'll just snip it there just to stop it from fraying. That's possibly a little bit too long, but I'll keep it. No, it's far too long. That's better. So that's that one. So that's one. Yep. Two. Yeah, I like that one with that one. Look. And the third one, missing a pocket. Oh yeah, because the green and the green. And we'll add some of that. Sorry about the dog. I'm guessing there's somebody daring to walk down the street. I just don't know how they dare, really. With Colin on patrol. Oh yes, I must say, somebody asked about seeing Colin obviously it would be quite hard to video him. So I did put a picture on my Patreon site, and what I've done is I've made it public, so you don't have to be a Patreon to see it. So if you wanted to see a picture of Colin, there's a picture of Colin. And the other thing I was going to mention is I'd had a few people ask about pen pals and swap partners and things like that. Did manage to get a few people partnered up, and I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed because they emailed me, told me a little bit about themselves, and it was just really interesting. So I am thinking, there was a few more people that asked about partners and stuff, and to be honest, I did get a little bit confused because I wasn't expecting as many people to get in touch. So my thought is, I don't know if to open next year a Facebook group. I have a Facebook page, but on there you couldn't make a post up yourself. It's kind of, I put something and you can comment on it. So I don't know if to set a group up, because then if you're doing any of the projects, or I've inspired you to do something, or to show what you're doing and things like that. And I thought we could have then a couple of threads going about swap partners and things like that. So yeah, I'm gonna, at first I was gonna do I've got any tea left now. I was gonna perhaps do a video once a month asking if anybody wanted a swap partner, and then the people could email me and I would match them up. But like I say, after I did try that, I did get just a little bit confused. So I had a thought, a think, and then I had a thought after I'd had a think. And yeah, I did think that possibly having a group would kind of sort that out. And then obviously anybody, I'm thinking if, you know, you put a short thing about yourself, and if you was looking for somebody in the same country as you, or if that didn't matter, and you could put all that down, and then people could read that and think, oh yeah, I'd like to swap with her or be pen pals or whatever. And then you would then be able to message each other through there and, you know, sort it out between yourselves. So yeah, I really do like that idea, because for me, you know, the start, I mean, even starting, if I think about even starting Etsy, you know, I'd cut down my hours at work, and it sort of then became a bit of a social thing for me, you know, just messaging customers, and then there'd, you know, be a few customers who'd message you every now and again, and, you know, to say hi. And so yeah, for me it then became a bit of a social thing. And then obviously, you know, you have Instagram and things like that. So YouTube has now become you know, my social outlet type thing, not just through you know, the current world situation, but, you know, through having the fibromyalgia and you know, having to cut down on the amount of things that I do and places I go and all that kind of thing. So yeah, it's become a great social outlet for me. I get to come on, have a chat, and, you know, people will write back in the comments, or they'll email me, or, you know, get in touch with me wherever, and lots of little conversations go off. And I just think, you know, we are so lucky to have the internet and to be able to connect. Sorry, I'm tidying up as I'm talking. And to be able to connect with people who, you know, we've got the same hobby, and yeah, we share a lot of similar interests. We've all got life stories and all the rest of it. So I just think it's absolutely fabulous because, in my real life, I'm doing what are they? Those things. In, my day-to-day life, I don't know anybody who crafts. I don't know anybody who's got a long-term illness. I don't know many women of my age group. And there's a lot of young people where I work, which is fabulous because I love young people. I love their energy. I love, that they haven't made big life decisions yet and they're still going all through that, endless possibility of what their lives can become. And it's a very exciting thing to be around them. And, then a lot of them, kind of seek you out to give them a bit of advice and things like that. So, yeah, I love that. But, yeah, I don't really know a lot of ladies of my own age. And like I say, don't know anybody with, a chronic illness. Don't know anybody who's, into what I'm into. So yeah, for me to be able to come on, talk about issues around me not being well, or topics about grandchildren or children, everyday type of things, I feel absolutely privileged. So I do love the idea of people being able to connect with people, because it is a lifeline for a lot of people, me included. I now feel a lot happier because I have got this social network type thing. So yeah, it would give me pleasure to be able to connect more with you. So I do feel like in a group, it would be just easier to have conversations, and like I say, then it would be nice for people to be able to make groups within groups, or friendships within friendships kind of thing. So yeah, that is something. So anybody who's still looking for a swap partner and anything like that, obviously there's other groups and stuff. So, if you really wanted one now, then you could go to, there's lots of swap groups and things on Facebook and Instagram and things. But I do think I don't know why I keep saying I do think in the new year I am going to open a Facebook group, and I might close my page down so it's not confusing, but yeah, I'll think about that another time. So yeah, that's going to happen next year, which will be fabulous. And like I say, anyone who wants to see a picture of Colin, you can click the link on my Patreon. The link is always in the description. Anyone who is currently a Patreon, I'm sorry that I have been pretty quiet on there for the last few months. The first few months of lockdown, I was, really very active and things. And then I can't say I kind of forgot about it, but obviously I've been putting my time and energy into YouTube and things, and there's only so many hours in the day, but I have reworked the tier system in there, and I'm a lot more happier with it. So that's set up. I just need to start adding more things to it. But yeah, I kind of like the idea of the Patreon for a more, you know, behind the scenes, more personal kind of thing. But yeah, I'm not sure. It's funny because now we have so many different you know, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I'm not on Twitter, but, you know, email, Etsy, all these different places where you've got different information. So I'm kind of like, I don't know what to do with the Patreon side of things. But yeah, I'm hoping that will kind of develop as time goes on. But for now, it will be a place that I do put, you know, odd photographs up and things like that. So, but yeah, back to that. If anyone wants to see Colin, that's where his picture is. But again, I thought when I've got a Facebook group, I can obviously share that type of thing in there. So yeah. Anyway, I've just absolutely rambled on. I bet you I've rambled on longer than it took me to create these. So that is the first 3 done. I shall put those in a box and get the next 3 out, and I shall probably film them next week because really just need to tidy this desk up now. I don't know if, I'm just going to slow. I mean, this is probably not messy for a lot of people, but for me, this is quite messy. And then I'm just going to bring it to the side. Obviously that's all tidy, but it's just stuff. But yeah, I just end up feeling quite claustrophobic. So sorry if I know some people don't like the camera moving, but yeah, I just thought while I was waffling on, I'd just give you a quick look at my desk. So anyway, enough. You know why I'm talking, because I'm just thinking the longer I talk, I ain't gonna start tidying all this away. Right, I'm going. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed, you know, me bringing the pieces back out and getting them to some, you know, final kind of point that they are ready to start using, apart from the, you know, last minute things. Because I feel better getting them done, because then it's, you do feel like, oh, I've got that box up there and there's those things to, you know, start and finish. And I think once you've kind of put them away, it's like another job, isn't it, getting them back out and decorating them. So I do think once, I'm talking again, aren't I? What is wrong with me? I do think once I've worked through those, I think I might carry on a bit with the Edith Holden theme, because obviously I've got lots of tags and pockets, but what I haven't got is envelopes, flip out things, you know, little bits and bobs. So I do think that I am. Why do I keep saying am I? I am. I shall be doing more Edith Holden, but I think then I will name it something else. But I would continue to call it the 3 and 15 until I have worked through the pieces that I made alongside with Dee Dee and all the other ladies, which, let me just say now, in case I do forget, I have thoroughly enjoyed this challenge. It's been brilliant. Dee Dee came up with some absolutely fantastic pockets, and it's learnt me so much. And yeah, the other ladies who have been doing it, I've got to know them a bit better, and it's just opened my community up even more kind of thing, because it's given me you know, a chance to get to know other people. And it is kind of funny when you're all doing something the same, even though they wasn't the same, but it does make you feel as if you're like work colleagues, kind of, which you are, I suppose, as such. But even if you haven't got an Etsy shop or anything, I think doing something with at the same time, or you know, just a bit after somebody else, you've just all got that common base kind of thing. So yeah, I have thoroughly enjoyed it, and like I say, I've learned loads. And again, for me, a lot of firsts. I'm still doing a lot of firsts because yeah, I still feel really new to this. And yeah, I mean, I've been doing it just over a year, but I still feel as if like there is so much I've still not done, not tried. There is so many like products that I've not tried that I want to try, and all the rest of it. So yeah, I'm still in honeymoon period, I suppose you could call it. But yeah, I do love doing something. It's like, oh, it's the first time I've done that. If I can remember to do it again. But, you know, I've now got a playlist that I can go back to and remind myself. So I'm going. Thank you very much. Speak to you soon. Bye for now. Bye.